Hi everyone, my name is Will and I'm an interpreter with the Discovery Program here at the beautiful Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make camping ramen, one of my very favorite meals to eat while camping in the backcountry. Now, before we start cooking, let's go over all the gear that you'll need to make this recipe.
You'll need a stove with fuel, a pot with a lid and a handle. You'll also need a measuring device to measure out water, and don't forget to bring dishware and utensils to properly enjoy the meal. For the recipe itself, you'll need 1 package of instant ramen, 1 package of instant mashed potatoes, and a protein of your choice.
For my protein today, I'm going to be using pepperettes, however you can substitute this for beef jerky or even tuna. As long as it's lightweight and takes up relatively little space in your pack, any protein will do. You'll also need about 2 cups of water, or however much is recommended to cook the potatoes, so just be sure to check the packaging before heading into the backcountry to make sure you use the right amount of water for the recipe. So for me, the potatoes call for about 2 cups of water, but because some of that will be boiled off and some of it will also be absorbed by the ramen noodles, I'm going to add about an extra half cup. So I've measured about 2.5 cups out using the measuring lines on my water bottle, so I'll use that for the recipe today. We're going to pour the water into the pot. We'll light the stove using our lighter. And we'll wait for it to boil. Just kidding, we won't make you wait with us. We'll skip ahead to when the water's all boiled.
While we're waiting for the water to boil, we can prepare the pepperettes. I like to cut them into smaller pieces so that you get more chunks of it throughout the meal. If you're using beef jerky or any other protein, now is the time to break it up into bite-sized pieces. Now that the water is boiling, we're going to cook the ramen. Gently place the noodles and flavor pack into the pot of boiling water and stir occasionally until they reach your preferred texture. Now, you can also substitute the flavor pack for any other seasonings you'd like to add. I like a little bit of spice, so I'm adding some paprika and chili powder to give it a little extra flavor. Just before the noodles reach the right consistency, we're going to add in the pepperettes. Once the noodles are cooked and the pepperettes are heated up, we can pour in the instant mashed potatoes. Stir the potatoes in until it's well incorporated and the potatoes start to form. Once everything is cooked and incorporated, you can turn off the stove and remove the pot. Then feel free to either eat it straight out of the pot or dish it up in your favorite camping dishware. Just be sure to let the meal sit for a couple minutes before eating it because the food can get quite hot after being on the stove. Once it's cooled to temperature, dish it up and enjoy.
Thanks so much for joining me today and learning how to make camping ramen, one of my very favorite meals to eat while I'm camping here in the backcountry. Happy trails and bon appetit!